Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I always get emails, guys. I get a lot of emails from guys hitting me up all the time, and, dudes still don't understand what women are attracted to. They don't get it. And what made me even want to do this video is because, I was out, the other weekend or whatever, and I was talking to this guy, and, he actually recognized me from my videos. He was like, oh, shit, it's Mr. Locario, so we start talking and shit, right? So he was basically saying to me, he was like, oh, I wanted to talk to you about this whole looks thing because, there's certain things I don't agree with you on. And so basically he was saying that, if a girl doesn't think you're cute, then you're not going to have a chance to actually holler at her. He's like, oh, if she doesn't find you physically attractive, then she's not going to want to even talk to you. So you're not even going to get a chance to spit your game if she doesn't find you physically attractive. Right? So, and this is actually, I've heard this before. I've heard a lot of guys say this. This is like the thought process of, a lot of dudes. They're like, oh, well, if she doesn't think you're good looking or whatever, she's not going to want to talk to you. And this is incorrect. This is incorrect. This is wrong. This is not the truth. And see, the thing is this, when you think that way, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video, because I want to get you guys out of that mind state of thinking that way. When you think that way, that's the thing that's going to stop you from actually attracting more women, from getting more women, from getting more girls. Because what's going to happen is you're going to run into a girl, you're going to see her, you're going to think, oh, she's hot, and maybe she's not going to think I'm cute, so I'm not going to even bother you to go and talk to her. Because since she's hot, then that means she only wants a certain type of guy. And since I don't look like that type of guy, she's not going to want me. And he's coming up with this whole story of this girl he doesn't know, who he's never met. He's just assuming that she likes a certain type of guy. I don't know how he knows this. He's a mind reader. He just knows everything about this woman. And he assumes she's not going to want him because of how he looks, but he doesn't know if she's into his look or not or whatever it is. You understand? But the thing you guys got to understand about this, when it comes to understanding what women are attracted to, right? You have to understand that if you're just talking about physically or the physical, if you think a woman's attraction is just about the physical, you're already lost. You have already lost the game. It's over. Game is over for you. If you think that, you have already lost. If you think it's only about physical attraction, you have already lost. See, when we talk about when a woman says she's attracted to a guy, or when a woman is attracted to a guy, it encompasses everything. I'm saying that again. When a woman says she's attracted to a guy, it encompasses everything. So even when a girl says, oh, that guy is hot, or there's this hot guy, you might be, hearing chicks talking in passing, then, you might hear a chick say, oh, yeah, I know this really hot guy, and yeah, I'm talking to this guy, he's really hot. First thing that pops into your male mind is a physically appealing looking guy. But when a woman says hot, she's not just talking about physical. Now, in certain cases, she could be, right? But in most cases, she's not. So in most cases, when she says he's hot, it's about a whole bunch of other stuff. So it could be including his physical appearance, but it's not just his physical appearance. You see what I'm saying? See, what you got to understand about this is men are visual, right? We're attracted to what we see. Women are attracted to what they feel. Write that down. Put it up on your wall in your room. Get a t-shirt. Men are attracted to the visual. Women are attracted to what they feel. And a lot of times what women feel is based off of what they hear and what they experience. Right? or usually what they experience through what they hear. You understand? A lot of times. So what happens is, or I'll even say it like this, just to give you a simple example. You ever heard of a book called 50 Shades of Grey? I'm going to say that again. You ever heard of a book? A book. Not a porno. A book called 50 Shades of Grey. This means, and this is a book that millions upon millions of women read and love to read. Why? Because while they're reading it, it gets them to feel certain things. They get turned on by what's being read, by what's being said, by the words. They're visualizing certain things, and that turns them on. Now, they did have a 50 Shades of Grey movie, which most people thought was trash. Even the woman thought it was trash. You know, and most women would say they'd rather read the goddamn book. So this is why you have all these romance novels and all of this shit. You know, women get turned on by sexual poetry and all that other type of stuff because they get turned on by how things make them feel. Do you understand? Women would rather read a fucking romance novel than to actually, watch a porn. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying women don't watch porn, because I know a lot of women who do. I'm just saying that women are all about those feelings. Now, don't get me wrong, because see, and this is let me make something clear. This is the thing, because a lot of you guys out there, you think because I talk about, it's not about looks, that means that women are just totally not into looks. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a woman can be into your look, meaning she could be physically attracted to you, and that can make her a little bit more receptive to you. We're not saying that doesn't happen. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. So a woman could see you, think you're physically attractive, and like the way you look. Right? And then she'll be receptive to actually talking to you because she is physically attracted to you. Right? We're not saying that. What I'm saying is this, is that even if a woman is not physically attracted to you, if she's not physically attracted to you, that does not mean that you can't talk to her and get with her. Just because you are not physically attractive to that woman does not mean you can't talk to her and that you can't get with her. You understand? And that's the problem, that's the part that you guys don't get. You think that because a woman doesn't find you physically attractive, that it's over for you. She's just not going to talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of reasons why a woman won't talk to you, or why she won't really be receptive to you. And it's not just about her, thinking that you're not physically attractive. Because the thing is that even if you are not physically attractive to that woman, when you're having the conversation with her, when you're talking to her, when you're interacting with her, you could get her to the point of feeling something. You understand? And this is where the game comes in, goddammit. This is where the goddamn game comes in. See, what you got to understand about this is that women, they get that feeling, and that feeling arises from the more information they get about you, in most cases. See, again, the reason why you guys don't understand this is because you're thinking about this from your male perspective. You're thinking about this straight visually. So you're like, if you don't look good, then the girl's not going to want to talk to you because I'm not going to want to talk to a girl if she don't look good. You're thinking, I'm not going to go up to that girl at the bar and try to holler at her if she don't look good. Guys don't buy drinks for chicks that they don't think look good or they're not trying to get with. So you're thinking about it from your perspective. You're not thinking about it from her perspective. And that's the problem. Most of y'all don't understand this. And this is why I'm trying to put you guys on to let you know what it is. But what's funny to me is that, you got a lot of dudes who don't have that much experience with women, haven't really made shit happen with women, and, they think they know what the game is about. It's just hilarious to me. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is this, is that a woman, it's her feelings that create that attraction. And I'm going to illustrate this so that your male mind can understand. Right? And I think I talked about this before, but I'll go in a little bit more detail, right? Let's say you come over my house and we chilling and playing video games. And I say to you, yo, there's a chick in my room and, she wants to have sex with you, right? First thing you probably say, oh, word, how she look? And I say, yeah, she's cute. And that's all I say. I just say she's cute. Now, of course, some of y'all don't give a fuck. I could be like, all right, whatever, I'm going to go in there and fuck her, whatever. But most dudes will probably want some more information, because I could say she's cute, but cute to me might not be cute to you. You want to like, okay, what does she look like though? Right? You're going to be like, what does she look like? She got some titties, she got an ass, she got a cute face. What are we working with here? Right? Because I'm saying there's a girl in the room, and if you go into that room and try to holler at her, you gotta go have sex with her. But you want to know before you commit to having sex if she's the type of chick you want to have sex with. And how do you get to the point of committing to that situation? You want to know some more information. So just me saying you're cute, the girl's cute, is not enough for you. Because then you say, oh yeah, she's cute. And then you just roll up in there and there's some, sloppy looking chick. And you're like, damn, what the fuck? Sloppy looking to you might be cute to me, but to you, she looks funny looking. And now you don't want to fuck her anymore. You understand? And so this is how women, you understand? This is how they are attracted to men. So what it is that even if a woman sees you when she's physically attracted to you, that's the equivalent of me telling you the girl is cute. So she's like, oh yeah, he's cute. And what else? What else are you bringing to get my panties wet? What else? This is why you got guys who a lot of women would think is quote unquote good looking, and they don't get no pussy. Or if they do get pussy, they get pussy from, certain whack chicks, or they get pussy here and there, but it's not really going down like that in most cases. Because a lot of girls are all about what else? They still need to feel. You understand? Because even the other day, right? I was talking to this guy, and he was like, I hate when, I'll be talking to a chick and I'm trying to make something happen. And then we be talking and we be chilling and we be making, trying to do something. And I bring her to the house, or I try to get her to the crib. And then she just doesn't fuck around. She don't do nothing. She don't want to do it. And then she leaves and nothing happens. And his question is, he's like, why does a chick even bother talking to you if, she don't want to fuck you? Like, she's just wasting time. Right? Now, see, with your male logical brain, it's like, yeah, why the fuck are you even talking to me? Why are you going through all of this if you going to say no later, if you just going to flake or switch your mind up and everything, right? But see, what you got to understand is a lot of times what happens is that when a woman meets you, let's say she meets you off of Tinder, OkCupid, or she meets you at a bar, whatever it is, right? What she's doing is she needs to talk and interact with you before the decision is made that she wants to fuck you. Do you understand that? This is why you have situations where it seemed like a chick was feeling you and you thought you was gonna get some pussy and it ain't happened. Why? Because in between the time you met her to the time you were supposed to get some pussy, she realized she didn't want to give you no pussy. Because at first she was like, oh, okay, I'm physically attracted to this guy. Right? But now he said this or did this, and now I don't know, I'm not really feeling him anymore. And now I don't want to have sex with him. Now, there could be a situation where she's physically attracted to you, and then everything went, smooth, and then she's fucking you after she got to know some more information. So it was a combination of what she realized about you or found out, and it was a bonus that she was physically attracted to you. Now let's do the flip side. You got the guy who she's not physically attracted to, and he goes up and talks to her and he's hollering at her and all this other shit. And then she starts to feel something. So now she's attracted to him now and she wants to have sex with him. Because he know how to spit that game. You see what I'm saying? So, you guys got to understand these things. And see, what happens is that guys, they have this thought process. They're like, oh, well, there's guys out there who, a lot of girls are going to say are good looking, so they're going to have an advantage and yada, 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 and this and this and that, right? Now, see, and I hate to have to talk about this way because it's going to sound like, Mr. Locario's conceited and he thinks he's all that. And then some of y'all going to be like, what the fuck is Mr. Locario talking about? He's ugly as shit. I don't know what the fuck this guy is talking about. He's so black and ugly and nobody, how could this black, ugly nigger think he's cute? And I'm telling you what people have been telling me all my fucking life. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. So from the beginning, I kept hearing, yo, you're pretty or you're good looking for a dark skinned guy, which is a fucking insult. And fuck all of you who have ever said that shit. Right now, I was hearing that from the beginning. Now, fast forward, a little later on, maybe I was like, in my late teens, going into my early 20s. Right. And this is when my game wasn't so tight. So I was getting girls checking me out, telling me how cute I was, all this other shit. But most of the time I was getting rejected. Most of the time I was getting flaked on. Why? Because my game was fucking weak. Because I was getting too clingy at times. There were times where I was sweating a girl too much. There were times where I was like, oh, how come you didn't call me? Blah, 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 blah. All this other shit. Like I was doing all the shit that I shouldn't have been doing. And this is why the chicks stopped fucking with me a lot of times. So even though girls told me to my face, oh my God, you're so cute. You're so hot. I remember the first time I heard that a girl actually said that she thought I was cute. I remember I was maybe 13 or 14. I can't remember which one, but it was around 13 or 14. And I was in my my grandmother's house because she lived in Brownsville. If any of you guys know Brownsville in New York City, whatever. Now that's sort of like the hood and shit, or it was the hood, but I don't know how it is now because I haven't been around it. But it was the hood at the time when I was there, right? So I'm 13 or 14. I was in the elevator going up to my grandmother's house. I just came from the store. And I'm just chilling in the fucking elevator, and these two girls come in around my age, right? And they just staring at me. We didn't say nothing to each other. They just staring at me. The elevator opens and they get out first. And as the elevator's about to close and shit, one of the girls looks at me and she's like, oh my God, she was like, oh my God, you look mad good. Right? And then the other girl smiling at me and they walk away. That was like the first time I ever felt that. So I was like, oh shit, word? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gassed up and shit. I'm looking in the mirror like, oh shit, I guess motherfuckers think I look good and all that. Right? So from then, as I gotten older, right? And I kept hearing all this shit. Chicks would tell me I look good or whatever. And so I'm thinking I could just coast off my looks. And then that'll be the end of it. But then I started getting more rejections, more flakes. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Then, a few dudes who taught me the game and who put me up on game from around my way, cats I used to roll with, who was always with bad chicks, who most of you, if you guys seen these guys, you would think that these guys, you'd be like, you would think I'm way better looking than these dudes. But they was the one teaching me because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So when I talk about this, looks don't matter shit, I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm not saying it just to be, a contrarian or something. I'm not saying it to, just to start a goddamn argument or something. No, I'm telling you from experience. Because you have me, who you have a good amount of these women saying, oh, you're good looking. And then you have these other cats that I knew who weren't that good looking, but who had a good number of hot women. Right? So I learned that, okay, well, it's not just about this fucking looks thing. And see, again, to a lot of you guys who are saying like, oh, it's, there's certain guys that women are going to say, look good and all that. And I'm like, yeah, because I understand, because I was one of those guys, right? Again, I fucking modeled for Polo jeans, right? They wanted me to model for them just based off of my looks. You understand? I've been on TV shows where the casting people were telling me, hey, the look you have, I like your look. You have this good look. We want you on the goddamn show. Right? There's a website called beautifulpeople.com. I don't even know if it's still up, but there's a website called beautifulpeople.com, which is a online dating site where you can't get on that site unless the opposite sex votes you in. So meaning, if you're a woman who wants to get on that site, the guys on that site have to vote you in to get on the site. If you're a guy on that site, you want to get on the site, the women have to vote you in. So they're voting you in based off of your looks. And guess who got on that website? Mr. Locario. Now, I'm just saying this to illustrate a point. Right? I went on the site, put up my picture. The chicks was like, oh yeah, he's cute. Bring him in. So I'm saying this to illustrate a point is that, yeah, chicks will think you're physically attractive. But the thing is that at the end of the day, what makes a woman attracted to you, because attracted, when it comes from a woman, from the aspect of a woman, it encompasses all this other shit. Right? You thinking it's only about the physical and she's not going to talk to you unless she thinks you're cute. You're fucking yourself over. You understand? Like, even let's talk about my dude Miles Cunningham. Let's talk about my dude Miles Cunningham. Y'all know how Miles Cunningham looks, right? Miles Cunningham, you wouldn't say no one would say Miles Cunningham is the typical good looking guy or whatever, or most people would be like, oh, Miles Cunningham's not even good looking like that, right? Miles Cunningham is a shorter dude. Miles Cunningham is maybe like what, 5'6", 5'7", if that much. I don't even know. I gotta ask this nigga, right? So Miles Cunningham, I've known this dude for years, right? And I've talked about some of this before. Miles Cunningham, his game is on points. And Miles Cunningham don't even go in like that. You understand? But when Miles has been going in back in the day, when me and him used to live together in Williamsburg and Brooklyn, and I think I talked about this story, but I remember one time Miles Cunningham we were at an event, and this dude was there, some random dude was there with his date. It was like a blind date. So me and Miles is talking to the guy and the date, because we're just hanging out, everybody's just chilling. And all of a sudden, we noticed that the guy and the date, I guess, weren't feeling each other maybe. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but long story short, I'm talking to the dude and Miles is talking to his date, and the dude's telling me, he's like, this chick I'm not really even feeling, she whack, whatever, right? And so Miles, and mind you, the chick was cute. In my opinion, she was bad. So then Miles started talking to the chick. Him and the chick start flirting. Him and the chick start getting it on. So, and I loved how the whole situation was, because the dude who was originally on the date was just so player about it. He was like, yo, handle your business, do your thing. And he bounced. And then after that, me and Miles and the chick bounced. And then, he took the chick back to the crib and he smashed the chick. So how many of you guys have ever been in a situation where you took a chick who was already on a date from her date and took her back to the crib to smash that night. Right? And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there who look way better than Miles Cunningham. So what? Like, how, you understand? Like, so he can do that, but you can't do shit? What? I remember another chick Miles was fucking with. This bad Puerto Rican chick. I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is if she's ever listening to this. And me and Miles is at this other event. He's talking to this bad Puerto Rican chick joint. And I think they fucked in the car. Then they went to the hotel the next weekend. And it was just like a big fuck fest for like months with this chick. And this chick was feeling this nigga heavy. You understand? Miles is up there having threesomes and shit. I remember the first time Miles had a threesome, this nigga came back to the crib, just chilling, smoking. I ain't never seen a nigga so relaxed. And y'all know how Miles get down. This nigga Miles is fucking wild and loud and crazy. This nigga was so relaxed. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? You understand? So, y'all ain't got no excuse. I'm sorry. Y'all got no excuse. So, when you guys keep, thinking that, oh my God, it's just the look thing. And if she don't like the way you look, she's not going to give you the time of day, yada, yada, yada. And most of the time, what y'all doing is you're stopping yourself from success. You're stopping yourself from getting progress because you're basically stopping yourself. You're saying, well, I can't because I don't look this way. And the reason why you're saying all of this bullshit, again, is because you do not understand what women are attracted to. Y'all don't get it. I'm like, man. And I know some of y'all, that are listening to this, you're like, Mr. Lucario, why you keep talking about this, man? Like, stop talking about this, bro. And I hear all of y'all and I feel y'all. Like, some of y'all that get it, see, what you got to understand is the ones who get it, y'all understand. And y'all are going to actually have way more success faster than these other dudes. I just want to, I don't know, something about me. I want cats to understand and know what the deal is so that they can actually get success. It's really frustrating and it's sad that you got guys out here who still don't get it. You understand? Because I can tell the level of a guy's success with women based off of his thought process and his patterns of thinking when it comes to this specific topic. Because if he's all the way like, oh no, it's just all about looks, it's all about, the more that you're on the spectrum of, oh, everything is just about looks, that lets me know that your game is weak. That really, like, I don't even need to know you for more than 5 minutes to understand what your sex life and dating life is based off of that statement you make. Seriously. Because the dudes who know. I'm trying to talk to the dudes who don't know. And hopefully the dudes who don't know will become the dudes who know. But you're never going to be the dude who knows until you actually step up your game and put yourself out there and do what you got to do. Because you're just going to keep making the same mistakes, or you're going to stop yourself from doing anything because you're going to think, well, I don't look good and nobody thinks I look good and blah, 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 blah. And, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So, you guys got to get off of that shit, man. You got to get off that shit. You got to get off that nonsense. Because this is the question I want to ask all the guys who they're just so caught up on the look thing. Because I mentioned this in my other video, and I mentioned the same thing I'm about to say is that the dude Tyler from RSD. I fucking love Tyler. Fucking love that guy. That guy he's the shit, okay? And I always want to ask, like, how do you guys explain him? Please, just explain him. Explain his success to me, please. Because if it's all about just the physical look and no girls are going to talk to you if you don't, because Tyler does not look like the quote unquote good looking guy. If you saw him just randomly or guys who look like him, you would think no women would want him. But how is he doing this? How? And you can't tell me, oh, it's because he has money and all. No. I'm talking about he goes into a spot. These girls don't know who he is. They don't know he's rich. They don't know. How is he doing this? You understand? It's just that simple. How is this bald, middle-aged fucking dude, he's not like it ain't like he's, like a Jason Statham type of build. Like he has a regular build, regular average guy build, bald head. You understand what I'm saying? Redhead dude. How is he doing it? How? So this is what, it's just so funny to me that you got guys who just don't understand what's going on, who are going to continue to make mistakes because they have this thought process of, it's only about this one thing, because again, they're thinking through their male mind and they don't understand how attraction works for women. It's that simple. And until you understand that, you're going to keep making the same mistakes. You are going to be missing out on opportunities that you could actually have with these women. And things are not going to go the way you want it to. All right? So that's pretty much it. That's all I want to say for today. If you guys have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 to 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.